Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hope you guys like the new intro. That's why I'm late in reacting to Foodie today. I want to sit and make a new intro, so I had an idea and I just rolled with it. So I hope you enjoy it. So, I got to tell y'all something. I was really tempted today to do my first live reacting to Foodie's live because the live that she did, she wasn't raging. She has said she's not going to do any full on rages, but she was just saying a bunch of stuff that I'm like, are you trying to rewrite history over there? You're always trying to rewrite history, Foodie, and it just doesn't work. Sometimes I wonder if she says things just to get people angry and get them irritated and keep them talking about her, or if she actually believes what she says. I just have to wonder, like, where is the truth between those two things? Are they both true? Anyway, so Foodie did a food video last night and I watched it, and there really wasn't much to talk about. And I was wondering if I was going to react to it and how I was going to react to it because I'm like, this is just so boring. What am I going to do with this? I just got a couple of screenshots and thought I'd do a voiceover. But before I could do that, Foodie did a live today. And as I've said before, I'm not quite sure why she is not doing lives like she used to, because that's where she makes the most money or potentially can make the most money. Instead, she's sticking with doing the food videos, and those are just incredibly boring. And if it's not that, it's health vlogs that are only 8 minutes long, and there's really not much health to be seen. But she did this live. It's almost 2 hours. Are we going to cover all of it? No. Honestly, no. I don't have time to cover all of it. I don't want to cover all of it. I was up late working last night till 2 o'clock in the morning. And I got up today and I honestly wanted to do my first live of Foodie today. But if I come on camera doing a live, I won't have a full tank of gas. I'm going to be tired. And I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to come to y'all like that way. I'm going to have all of my energy or we're not going to do it. So I'm just going to do the usual video here and react to her. So we're going to go over the video. We're also going to go over cool stuff on Twitter. Let me just take a moment though to refresh her video to see if the chat portion has finally showed up. It has. Good. But let's go to Twitter first, because there's all kinds of stuff on Twitter I'd like to show you. So let me just share the screen so you guys can see. There we go. There's my Twitter. For those who want to join me on Twitter, it's Wild Girl Sarah. Okay. Hidden Truth says, it's hard to believe the wow when I see these clips. It feels disingenuous. Cancer Warrior says, my favorite foodie is the trying to look and sound thrilled about healthy food, Chantal. Notice the fast blinks, hard swallows, and long engated words. This won't last long. Well, you know what? I'll do you one better. It's not working at all right now. Because this clip right here is from the video that she posted last night that I looked at it. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And then I found out that the portions she's eating right now in this video, those are double portions. That's meant for 2 people. So she's not just eating a portion for 1 person. She's eating basically a meal for 2 people. And something that I'd like to add in here as someone that I had an issue with food. Listen, this is some straight talk. We've all seen Foodie eat. We've seen the portions that she's used to. We've seen the kinds of foods that she's used to. If she weren't sneak eating behind the scenes, eating something behind the camera, she'd be full on raging right now and freaking out. I'm just going to be straight with you. That's what would be happening. If she is perfectly calm, something's up with that. Because to go from eating out of control portions and fast food to healthy food, mentally and emotionally you're going to freak out because you're breaking the routine. You're doing something completely different. She's not freaking out at all. So what's up, foodie? Are you turning the camera off and eating stuff you're not supposed to eat? Is that what's going on? Listen, your health is your business. You can take care of yourself or not take care of yourself. That is entirely up to you. Those of us that react to you, we're just here to react. We're not here to save you. We're not here to help you. And even if we wanted to help you, the only person that can help you is you. And if you're lying to the audience to get one over on people or to get people off your back, if your health is bad and you're continuing to eat bad and gain weight, in the end, the only person you're hurting the most is you. So you have a choice whether to take care of yourself or not. But lying ain't going to get it done. As long as you're lying to the audience and lying to yourself, no positive change can happen. No good health can happen. The only person you're hurting with your lies is you. So let's watch the clip.
Wow, this is so much, looks like so much more food
It is so much more food. It's a double portion.
than the yesterday's food. But this one doesn't come with a dessert. But I do.
I think she got a small portion the day before and she's like, oh, no, 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 that this is not enough. I need more. Because as I've said, it's not just the fact that it's healthy food. She honestly, I feel, thinks that if she's not overstuffed, that it's not enough food. You can put a big meal in front of Foodie, and if there's just a few inches of space in her stomach, she perceives that as I've not eaten enough. No, Foodie, you don't have to eat until you're so stuffed you literally cannot eat anymore. You can get your stomach used to smaller portions of food and you'll probably feel better because by being overstuffed, I know you got to feel uncomfortable. I know it's got to hurt, girl. But so the previous portions the day before were kind of small. So I guess today we're doubling up.
Do have a lot of fruit that I'm going to be eating. I have been eating the fruit a lot. And the vegetables, like if I get really hungry, I find like potatoes are like so satiating. So I have like a potato.
Okay, stop right there. Potatoes? Do you really need potatoes? Starches, carbs? See, there she goes, going for the carbs. And yes, I know we as people, we all need a healthy amount of carbs. You got to have carbs in with your diet because carbs are what your body uses for fuel. But does she need that right now? Does she really need that? See, the problem with her and carbs is a little is never going to be enough. She might start out with one potato and then move on to a bunch of french fries and then a sugary drink. Do you see what I'm saying? She doesn't know how to stop. She has no impulse control. And even if you have people around her saying, don't eat that, Foodie, it's not good for you, Foodie, she's going to want what she's going to want and nobody's going to be able to stop her. That's why she needs impatient.
Potato with like a little bit of butter and my favorite salad on the side. So everything is getting eaten. Yeah. So okay. So this is today's diet meal. Bismillah. Let's get this out here.
Okay, let me just take a good look at this. I want to see. I'm nosy. So, all right, so we got the soup, we got this, and we got this, and we got this. All right, cool. That looks fairly healthy.
Part of my like fascination with food is packaging. So this kind of like
No, no, no. No, ma'am. No, it's not. No, it ain't. The packaging is not what gets you with food, Foodie. Come on, stop lying. You don't care about the packaging because whenever you get food, you tear right into bags and so forth. It's not like, wow, look at the pretty packaging. Has nothing to do with the packaging. Has everything with the junk inside and how fast you can get it down your throat.
feed helps with that, like feeds into that. Packaging and like pre-made and everything like that. The takeout part of it
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. She doesn't like to cook. So takeout or fast food, it's easy. You just drive up to a window or you get on your phone, you push an app, somebody brings the food to you. It's all about convenience. She likes the convenience of fast food. And I also think there might be a little bit of a hint of snobbery there. Like the fact that she doesn't have to cook, she's making enough money on YouTube where she doesn't have to sit down and cook a meal. Like that's the snob in her. I'm making so much money on YouTube, I don't have to buy food and bring it home and cook it like ordinary peasant people. That's the snob in her, the narc in her.
All right, I have a Coke Zero.
Okay, that's the clip. Let's move on to the next one. Uh, Peeper Pooper says it hurts to talk about BBJ. What hurts worse, Chantal, talking about BBJ or less than 700 live viewers with open chat? So yes, the live chat, it was open chat, which is unusual for Foodie. Very unusual. She likes her VIB only hug box. She only has open chat when she's broke, when she needs that money. But she did open chat today. You guys are going to see it. So here's a clip from the open chat session.
I can tell it hurts you to talk about BJ. Yeah, it does, But I've had to come to, I just worry about her, that's all.
First of all, the only reason why it hurts to talk about BBJ is because you hurt that cat and it got found out. You're not hurting over what you did to her. You're hurting over the fact that people found out how twisted and evil you are. And it's affected you and your channel. But rightfully so. People need to know how awful you are. Secondly, don't worry about her. She's in a better place with better people who are taking real good care of her. She's getting the care she needs. She's happy. She's healthy. She's walking around. She's got a catio. Soon she might even have a cattle ranch. She's living a good life. She earned it, that poor baby, with what she went through with you. All that time you had BBJ and Sam, you weren't concerned. You treated them like unwanted stage props that you just pushed into a corner. You didn't want them anymore. You want to go running after the men. And then you started kicking yourself when French Fry Girl and her family got BBJ. And a lot of people who've been watching everything you did to those cats, they were so happy and relieved that she was in a better place that they were just giving super chats left and right to FFG. And over on your side, I'm sure you were thinking, doggone it, if only I had been a better pet owner and get better care of my pets, I'd be getting all that money. Well, you might have, but you went the other way, didn't you? You chose to neglect your pets. You chose to hurt them. And it came back and bit you in your butt. Sure did. And there's no rewriting history on that. She is where she is, thank goodness. You are where you are, going through misery. That's your karma. That is the consequence of your actions. You're just going to have to deal with it, Chantal. And by the way, trying to get a BBJ lookalike cat in Julia and try to start over with her, not working. You could have 100 Julias. We're still not going to forget what you did to BBJ. We're not going to let people forget either. I'm glad that Julia's getting trips to the vet. She's getting food. She's getting taken care of. Thank you for that. But I think you taking care of the cat has nothing to do with the fact that you're a good person. Has everything to do with the fact that you're trying to rewrite your image for your new VIBs, and that's just my opinion.
So I've had to just make peace with that because, it'll just really get to me.
Okay, next clip. Okay, this is funny. This is so funny. Bella Sky says, well, was watching Foodie Beauty live stream on YouTube, and my dog would not stop growling at her. Had to watch something else, then he calmed down. Bella. Oh, the poor puppers. Let's watch the puppers and their reaction to Foodie.
And hopefully someday.
He's growling.
Oh, that poor puppers. He did not like Chantal. I'm poor baby. Listen, animals can pick up on bad people. They can pick up that bad energy. Is it any wonder that Chantal's mom, her dog Buster, did not like Foodie, would growl at Foodie every time Foodie came near him? Is it any wonder that Julia the cat, every time Chantal tries to pick her up, she's like, no, let me down. And now we have a dog that's not even in the same room as Foodie and growling at her. And my cat Booger, she don't like Foodie either. She don't like her at all. Oh, wait, what's this? No. Every time I react to her, this is what happens. It's not me, it's her. Okay, Booger, it's okay, baby. It's all right. Mama's here. Here, have some catnip. Okay. my cat just don't like her. She don't like her at all. Nope. All right, this is from Tofu. Is a clip from the newest live.
And he's a really good supportive person, you know.
She's talking about Salah.
Just because he's not like depriving me of things, like he does trust me, he does support me, and he does say, you know, well, let's get something healthy, blah blah blah. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. Sometimes I'm the one who says, you know what, like, give me junk food or I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm just joking.
No, she's not joking. Listen, Chantal's got a history of the men in her life trying to urge her to get healthy, and she'd never listen to them. When she was with BB tried. BB really tried. When he found out about her issue with food, he urged her to go to the gym and work out. He urged her to eat healthy. That did not last long. And then when she was with Natter, Natter would make her healthy food. And he wanted her to go on walks with him. She didn't want to do it. She would be at his house. And then as soon as she got done out of there, she was running to a Burger King, running to get her Starbucks. She could not wait. Or she would get that food before she got there. Or while she was there, she would make excuses to go out and have a little snack run. And now we have Salah. And Salah's trying to get her healthy, allegedly. And already she's making excuses. Oh, I can't go to the gym. My back hurts. She's eating double portions of food. And you know what? My money's on the fact that she's sneak eating. How much y'all want to bet? Look, you can't lie to one of your own, Chantal. You can't lie to somebody who's been there. You just can't do it. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with your audience. Not at all. You're completely calm. You're not freaking out. Why is that? We know you. We know you very well. If you can't get what you want, you freak out. You throw a temper tantrum, and you're confessing it right here. You're saying to your audience in this clip, give me what I want, or I'm going to get mad. So maybe he does suggest to you to get healthy. But at the same time, he's enabling you because he gives in to you. He's giving in because he's getting something out of the deal. You're buying him stuff, you're giving him money. So he's got to make you happy to keep it continuing, right? So if somebody is enabling you, how is that helping you? And are you in an environment around people that are going to benefit your good health? No, that's why you need inpatient. You need an environment where you cannot get what you want when you want it. And people are going to say, no, I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you try to manipulate me. No, I'm doing this for your own good. And you're not going to get that unless you go to jail or an inpatient. Here's another clip from the live today from Kristen. Again, her trying to rewrite history.
He says you casually said you didn't vape and drive through when you did. So I didn't want to get in trouble and arrested. So are you talking about when I vaped in yeah, I did vape. I had a vape pen in my car at the Dairy Queen thing. And yeah, I did. But when people were saying that I was driving high and drunk and everything, that's a lie. I wasn't.
Chantal, you can't lie to us. How many clips are out there where you were so out of your mind that you repeatedly ran over curbs? How many times? The streams are out there. The ones that you dirty deleted, the archive channels have them. The reaction channels have them. You can try to rewrite history for your VIBs, but you can't rewrite history with us. Because although you try to act like you never did certain things, the proof is out there that you did. I know you're trying to push past that part of your life because you don't want to acknowledge it for whatever reason, but it happened. How can you get better? How can you grow as a person if you're constantly lying and acting like nothing happened? See, growth is saying, yeah, that happened. I did that. I'm responsible. I acknowledge that I did that. That's growth. It takes a strong person to stand still and say, yeah, I messed up. I was stupid. I did some pretty messed up things, some pretty evil things, and I'm ashamed of them. But I'm trying to grow as a person. So I will acknowledge them, but I will not dwell upon them. I am going to push forward and make a new life. That is true growth. You're not growing. You're denying what happened. You're trying to rewrite history. No, you can't do that. Nobody can do that. No one. Hidden Truth says, Foodie Beauty, I don't think there are fans in the room, but air curtains just closed by itself. Also, the corner of her hijab is kind of flickering. I used to live in Long Beach, and I didn't have central heat and air. I used box fans. So she was over there in the live stream saying that, oh, yeah, the AC in the building is really good. She's got a fan in the room with her. If the AC in the room is great, why do you need a fan on top of that, Foodie? Why? That her hijab flickering over there on that one side, that's a fan. That is a fan. I recognize that anywhere. She's got a fan on her. So she's got the AC running, and on top of the AC, we have a fan. The AC is not enough. Girl, you're in trouble when it gets really hot there. Okay, this is from Just Aline and Cancer Warrior. Take a look at this, Foodie. This was you 5 years ago. Cancer Warrior says, look at Foodie 5 years ago and see how quickly and far she was able to walk. This is not sped up in any way. There were 2 times she walked and talked into the camera and wasn't out of breath. Watch any current video. She can't do this now. According to her, she weighed more than. Yeah, Foodie's like trying to say that she weighs less now than what she did here. That's a bunch of nonsense. Also, I'd like to add to this clip, when she was with Natter, she kept complaining of quote unquote allergies. Yet here she is out in the middle of the woods, surrounded by pollen, all kinds of pollen, all kinds of plants, and she didn't have any allergic reaction. But let's watch the clip anyway.
So yeah, just walking. I'm walking on sunshine. Wow. My arm hurts holding it up.
Pay attention to this, Foodie. This was you 5 years ago. You're walking pretty fast. You're not out of breath. You don't sound breathy. And look at the state that you're in right now. Doesn't that concern you? I mean, just watching this clip should tell you how bad your health is.
I think it's gonna rain. Hope not. So it's like all.
You know, if I were you, Foodie, I would watch this clip and use that as inspiration and say to yourself, I want this person back. I want to be able to get my freedom back. I want to be able to walk and breathe without a problem. You need to watch this over and over and over again and just say to yourself, where I'm at right now is not where it's at. I need to change it.
Uphill back to the car. It's gonna be fun. Not. The water. I love the water.
Look at this, Foodie. You're not out of breath at all. And you're saying you're weighing less now than what you did here? Nonsense. Ma'am, if you're not 500 pounds, I will gladly eat Natter's cooking. That's how sure I am that you're 500 pounds or more. In fact, you're probably closer to 6. And that's not me being hateful at all, okay? I'm just looking at the way you look on camera and just looking at the old pictures, and that's what I'm taking my guess. My guess is that you're somewhere in the neighborhood of 525 and 550 pounds. And that's why you haven't given us a real current weigh-in.
Nice and peaceful. Oh my goodness. I would just love to float all the way down the stream. Row, row, row your boat down the stream.
And that's another thing, Foodie. Here you are in this clip. You were not as heavy as you are now. And you talked about, I want to go out in the water and float. Yet now, because you're so heavy, you won't even go down to a public pool and swim, which would be really good for your health. It wouldn't hurt your back, but you don't want to be seen out in public. But here you are talking about, I want to float down the river.
I don't know. So peaceful. Yes.
Okay, we get the point. Like, she's changed a lot. New account Beeson says Chantal should have asked them if she could weigh herself on the car part scale when her and Salah went to the dealership. That's the only way people are going to believe her weigh-ins. Amber has a car part scale and it's accurate. Well, some scales that you buy and bring home, they only go up to a certain weight. So if Chantal bought a scale that is under her current weight and it only goes up to a certain weight, it's not going to give a true weigh-in. I don't know if they make home scales that go up to, say, 500 pounds or 600 pounds, but that's what she needs. Not buying a scale that can't even give an accurate reading because it just doesn't go up high enough. Okay, Wise Connector says, it's the worst. I hate it when a good song is attached to a bad memory. I agree. It sucks because if you enjoy a song and you can't listen to it anymore. New account Beeson also says, no, she's asking why people believe it's accurate for Salah, but not her. It's because the scale's weight limit is 400 pounds. And if she weighs more than that, a lot of people think she does. I am one of them. There's a good chance the scale is malfunctioning and weighing her incorrectly when she steps on. Well, if she's like 500 pounds or over 400 pounds, and if the scale only goes up to 400, it's not going to give an accurate reading. It just isn't. But let's watch the clip from Hidden Truths.
Anyway, so Salah bought me this scale when I came back to Kuwait the last time. It's funny how it weighs him accurately, but for me, no. I don't know.
By the way, I looked up that scale and it's an overseas scale. So I don't know what the weight limit is, but maybe you lied to Salah and said, well, buy a scale and make sure the weight limit is, say, 400 pounds, knowing that you were well over that. And that's why the scale doesn't work, because maybe you lied to him about how much you weigh. So he went by what you told him.
My highest weight was 402.
Maybe that's what you said publicly, but that's not your highest weight. Your highest weight is what you are right now, whatever it is. And that's why you won't get on a scale and honestly get on a scale and show us, because we would be shocked, or maybe not, if we saw the number. Look at the baby. This is from Mionk. Look at the baby. Calic cleanser time. Look at the toe beans. Oh, the baby. I'm sorry, I had to have a little kitty moment. It reminds me of Booger. It's a good girl. Okay. Okay, double win. If you are a gamer and you've got a kitty, you can give him a little boops on the nose while you're gaming. That's from Bula Bula. Gaming and giving them boops on the nose. Florida Salt and Sass says 200 grams of chicken is 7 ounces. One standard serving for one person of meat is 3.5 ounces. None of these girls know how to properly portion. A diet box doesn't work if you're eating 2 portions at a time. That is the equivalent of a meal for 2. Well, Chantal might have ordered that on purpose because she wants to make sure she can eat as much as possible. She's all about bulk and quantity versus quality in her health. Here's another palate cleanser here from Wise Connector. The right door for you will open without even knocking. Very true. Okay, for those who are saying that the reaction channels pick on Chantal and we're hating on her, here you go. This is from Cancer Warrior. Now, this is a very old clip of Chantal. This was back when she was with her boyfriend, Bibi. And this was when she was claiming to be 366 or 374. Okay, so this is one of the true honest weigh-ins she did. So let's watch.
So I'm about to do a weigh-in, and then I'll talk. You guys want to see me step on the scale? I have no problem with that. Don't mind the garbage bag. So yeah, so let's see. I'll have to, I don't know how
this was before all of the heavy labored breathing and the lack of mobility and using tons of face filters, trying to slim herself down and just hiding herself away in clothing. This was a Chantal before all of that.
So I don't know how I'll do this, but let's try it. Come on. 0.0. Three. 377.5.
Okay, so there you go. 377 pounds. She was 30 pounds shy of 400. This was years ago. And she's trying to say now that she weighs less than what she did then. Anybody out there believe that? Because I don't. So for those who think the reaction channels hate on Chantal, take a picture of what she looks like in this clip and then go to a live stream and take a screenshot and put the two next to each other and just see for yourself. I mean, pictures don't lie. Chantal lies. Chantal tells on herself, but pictures don't lie. Okay? They just don't. Wise connectors, stay away from people who ignore you until they need you. Very, very true. Let's see. Here's something else from Wise Connector. My mother once said to me, don't force anyone to stay because the right one won't leave. I love that. Okay, we're going to finish this off with something cool. Look at this. Look at the beautiful eyes of this cat. Oh my goodness. Heterochromia is a condition in which human or animal eyes have different colors. It can be complete or sexual, not sexual, sectoral. Part of one iris is different color than from its reminder. Look at that. That is amazing. How stunning is that? Really unusual. Almost looks like Photoshop, but it's not. That's natural. What an absolutely beautiful, stunning animal with stunning eyes. Also, another from Wise Connector. Some losses are not a loss. Some goodbyes set you free. Okay, I think we'll stop here and get into the actual live stream. Let's save some time for that. And the new intro and the moment to relax and showing you guys stuff on Twitter, that's just to prepare you for the irritation that you're about to experience with this one. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see everything. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Get a cold drink. Take a moment, take a breath. Let's do this.
This weird thing popped up.
Oh,
Skin.
sorry about that.
Orange pulp. A
I was just seeing if the chat was going to pop up.
plus. Katrina. Hi, Beezer. Gamers.
So she's on a health journey, right? Still smoking that doggone shisha. How's that going to help her health journey? I'm on a health journey, y'all. I'm going to get healthy, y'all, but let's smoke the shisha, which is equal to 100 cigarettes. Okay, foodie.
Star. Gnomes. Open chat. Yeah, I thought I would do an open chat and see how that goes. Emily, I thought I was quitting shisha many times. I tried many times, but man, it's such a bleak existence. Hi, Golden Girl. Scapegoat, Kane's mama. Hi.
Wait, hold on. I tried quitting shisha, but it's such a bleak existence. So in order to have a happy existence, you have to smoke the shisha. You want to know why, foodie? Because you don't have much in life to look forward to. And it's really strange. You said that your life was more fulfilling in Kuwait. You are happier in Kuwait. You're happy with your husband. You're happy with the cat and the hamster. So what's the problem? What is the problem? You're surrounded in happiness, you said. So why are you so unhappy?
Hi, Beezers. Orange pulp. Sarah. Skin looks bad, eh? Please come to Qatar. Beans Beezer. I could definitely at some point. Like your lipstick. Thank you. Lisa. Hi. Fernanda. Rashu. I like to do them once in a while because hi Cassie's Beezer. LHS. I like to talk to some of you guys who are supporters, and viewers who don't have a membership once in a while is nice. Hey JP.
Yeah, I got a question about that. For those people that are VIBs, the ones that are paying your membership, I mean, it's your money, you can do what you want with it. But why pay the memberships if she's hardly ever going to go live? I mean, there's not much in the way of perks for you guys over there. So if she goes live every once in a great while and she prefers to do her food videos, what exactly are you getting for that money? She's cutting down on her live severely to where you can't even speak to her. So what is the point of paying the memberships?
Walaikum salam, Rebecca. Wilma, how's my diet going? Hi, Mimi. I love your new picture.
I can answer that. It's not going. It's already over. Because as I've said many times, people with problems with food, diets don't work. I'm going to say it until everybody gets the point. Diets don't work. Diets are for people who don't have food issues. They want to lose a few pounds, maybe get that summer body, or just get a little bit more in shape. You got a problem with food, it's much more intense. So diets just don't work. It's a complete lifestyle change. If you got a problem with food, you got to fix it. You got to do the work upstairs. That's why all of her diets fail. That's why when Amberlyn Reed does a diet thing, it fails. because you got to take care of what's going on in your head. Well, she's already failed anyway because she's not really on a diet.
Hi. Sabrina, hello. Baxter, it's Thursday. Go to the Avenues Mall. Yeah, it's Thursday. I don't go out on the weekends, man.
You don't go out at all.
Hi, Ava. Lunch beezing. I know a lot of you guys are probably, a lot of beezers are probably at work right now, too. So, action figure. I just want to bees. If I move the fan on me, does it bug you guys? Wait.
Yep, told you it's a fan. You got AC. What do you need the fan on for? That makes no sense to me. Why have both?
Yeah, it bugs my eyes. Thanks, Jackie. Hello, Golden Girl. Can you say hi to my friend Val and her boy?
I don't know what's going on with her today, but maybe we're seeing Chantal's eyes without the big eye filter, or maybe all the salt that she's been inhaling, it just made her kind of swollen, but her eyes are looking especially puffy and swollen today.
Boyfriend Jay. Hey, Val and Jay. What's up? Assalamu alaikum. Hi, yeehaw. Thank you, Jackie. Auntie Panda, Hugo. This is Rivers Cuomo from Weezer. Duh. Yeah, right. As if you'd be watching me. Veruca, where's everybody? I don't know, what time is it there? Thanks, Karen. The temperature today, you guys, is 43 right now. 43 degrees Celsius. Okay, the fan is bugging me. There we go. Colleen Ballinger, what is that?
Can I show you guys something real quick? I don't want to wait forever to get to it. Do you guys mind if I do this? So we're at 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Let me just show you something real quick. I'm looking for something. Just give me a second. I'm looking for it. There's a part in here where she's got a tray of desserts in the room with her. They belong to Salah. And she says, I want what I want. And she just thinks it's funny. Let me look. Sorry about that. Bad screenshot. Bad freaking screenshot. Look, I told you, I'm not going to sit here and watch this entire live stream. I refuse. I ain't got time for it. I just don't have time for it. Yep, this is it. Hold on. It just took a moment to get there. All right. So we'll go back to the beginning. I just want to show you this to you guys. Because when I saw this part, I'm like, game over. That's it. It's done. It's finished.
Oh, ow. Ugh.
That right there. Boom. Done. Game over. Look what's in her hand. Look. That's a tray of desserts for Salah. What even supposed to be for her? Salah, what are you doing, sir? Leaving desserts in the house with her alone. You know that's a bad idea. You know if you leave any kind of sugary anything in the house, she's going to go for it. What did I say? If you have a person who's got a problem with food and there's a temptation food in the house, it's too close. You got to have them outside the house in order for the person not to get to them, not to be tempted by them. If you can reach out and touch them, they're too close. And here she is with a tray of pastries. She says, oh, they're for Salah. And she's about to eat them. She didn't even go and get one pastry. She's bringing the whole freaking tray in the bedroom with her.
Oh, my back. Old Mother Hubbard, she went to the cupboard to get her some Syrian speech.
Yep.
And when she got there was
Look how happy she is. She's happy because she's got her sweets. So she's been eating her meals, her normal diet meals. And look what we got here. Whole tray of sweets. Could even just take one out and eat it. No, she's going to bring the whole tray.
There's a few to spare. Sorry, I'm
And she's giddy. Look at her. She's giddy.
weird.
She thinks this is cute. She's supposed to be on a health journey, and she thinks it's cute to bring a whole tray of desserts to the bedroom and start eating them in front of people. So anybody over on Chantal's side, that if you have any kind of hope or you're holding out for hope that Chantal was going to get better, lose weight, be healthier, you want to know if she's really on a health journey, there's the answer in front of you. There it is. If she's doing this in front of your face, can you imagine what she's doing when the camera's turned off? And as I said earlier, if Chantal is lying to everybody, the only one that's really hurt by her lying is her. At the end of the day, her health is the one that suffers the most, not any of us.
All right. I don't know what it's called. Salah will have to tell me. Okay. I'm just going to have one.
Yeah, sure. It always starts out that way. I'll just have one. I'll have one on camera and I'll save the other 5 when the camera's off.
You can see these are like Salah got them for himself, but I'm going to have one too.
Did you ask? If those are his desserts, did you ask? Would it be okay if I had one of your desserts, Salah? No, you're just going to take it. Kind of reminds me of what you did to Pete's when you lived together. He got to the point where he was hiding his junk food in his room to make sure you didn't get it. And even then, that didn't work because you snuck into his room more than once to grab his snacks. And once he caught you, came into your room and took them back. But you made sure to shove as many in your mouth as possible before he did. So you don't even have the good sense to leave other people's food alone.
I don't know what it is. It's like pastry, pistachio. Wow. Oh. When I'm at home, sometimes I don't wear it because, you're cleaning and stuff.
Ma'am, can we discuss the cleaning? I find it interesting that you're wearing the henna on your hands. And it's interesting how only on your fingertips is the henna ink worn off. The ink on the rest of your hand looks kind of brand new. But the ink through your fingertips where you're sucking and licking on your fingers is worn off. So we can tell if your hands have had any kind of contact with soap or water or anything else. You've not been washing your hands. Therefore, you've not been cleaning.
Doesn't look gross.
Up, and here's somebody's bringing up the whole situation with Pete's and his food. Chantal's Forgotten Grocery Haul says, it's just like Pete's M&M's. No food is safe. Nope. Somebody's in the house. They got a problem with food. You got to take it out of the house or you got to lock it up. Literally lock it up, like padlock it. If you're out of the house, they might go get it. Here she is with food that don't even belong to her, meant for somebody else, eating it just because he's not there. She would never do this if he were in the house. She's doing it because he's not there.
Thanks, not soon. The M&M's. One time he told me no. One time I texted him from my room. I'm like, can I have some of your M&M's? He was like, I really don't have many left. I was like, I don't care.
Nah, there was that one occasion that you were streaming and you basically went into his room and snagged his food and brought it back to your room and you were sitting there eating the M&Ms and Pete came out of his room and he was mad. He was big mad. He saw you eating his food. He took the food back. He was not happy with you that night.
I'm kidding. I didn't say that. I was like, all right, I'm ordering food then. No. It's kind of like baklava, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I just want to show that part for anybody who needs clarification, any VIBs that might be coming over here that are saying, oh, it's a reactor to Chantal, saying hateful things about Chantal. No, I'm not hateful. I'm just truthful. And I'm giving it to you straight because she never will. She's got a problem with food. She needs professional help. She literally needs a team of people helping her with the different issues. She's never going to get it because she profits off her hurt. She is the walking wounded. And she's over in Kuwait with Salah, but this problem with food is way over his head. It's certainly way over her head. And she's supposed to be getting healthy and she's doing this crap on camera. And do you think there's honestly any chance that she's going to get healthy? No. She's already sneaking food behind his back, just like she did with BB, just like she did with Natter. The cycle continues. So let's go back over here now that we've seen that.
I look pretty. Thank you. That's nice of you. I thought I would get, I've been feeling really crappy, obviously, because, you know, my back, but oh, you're in Egypt. Nice, nice. Mashallah. Have a good time. You're a revert too? You want me to sing Handsomest Man? Hi, Maya. Alice is 6 p.m. It's 8 p.m. here. Okay, I know it's not even summer yet. I'm going to die. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Simply. Workout. I'm going to sit down.
Okay, so Chantal's claiming that she hurt herself. Let's go back and think about that video. Things that don't make sense. Chantal said that she hurt herself walking on the treadmill. She said that she heard her back pop when she was on the treadmill. Did she not? She said that. So she's on the treadmill walking and her back popped. But then after she popped her back, she proceeded to lift weights and do an arm workout with a hurt back. Tell me if that makes sense. Also, looking at her in this live stream right now, what she was describing was sciatica pain. She said, oh, I had shooting pain down my back. I've had it before. Sciatica pain sucks. It hurts so much. The slightest movement hurts. It's like a painful lightning bolt going up and down your leg and your spine. It hurts so much. It sucks. But I don't see her in pain. I really don't. I don't see any discomfort. I think she's a big old liar.
Exercises from YouTube. Hi, Katie. I'm popular on TikTok. I want to do karaoke on there and sing. Some girls, they like.
Please don't. Please don't torture people on TikTok.
Candy. Others that. No, that's not very good. Okay. Handsomest man. Handsomest.
No, please don't sing. The world does not deserve that torture.
Man. Oh my.
Please save it.
God.
Save it for the shower. You need a shower anyway.
He's the handsomest man. 90s throwbacks. Yeah, thank you guys. My back is really bad. Beans Beezer. Because you suck on your fingers when you eat. I don't know. I like the smell of skin. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm weird. But I'm in my room, in our room, and because people will take that and go with it. Oh, she's in her room. No, I'm in our room, and I've just been kind of, that's gross. I will manipulate you and you're going to eat it up. Okay, you guys can't detect sarcasm. Hi, Anna.
No. Again, you can't rewrite history. That came from the Cuba rage. That was you intoxicated and the mask was off and you were being the most truthful you've ever been in your time on YouTube. You were so in your cocky feelings. You were so in your arrogance. You actually said to the audience, I'm going to manipulate the F out of you and then come on the next day and be sweet as pie and you're going to eat it up. And you were serious, Chantal. You didn't say that and then just say, I'm just kidding. No, you were serious. That wasn't you being sarcastic. That was you being cocky and arrogant and saying to the world, look, I'm Foodie Beauty. I have a channel. I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. I can be as mean and nasty to my viewers as I want to be. And these people in my audience will just come back and watch me anyway. That's what you meant.
Hi, little Teddy. Oh, you're a little Teddy now? Yeah, our room. I'm still friends with Pete's, but yeah, we don't talk much. Melt with you? I'll stop the world, I'll melt with you.
No. Don't do that. That's 80s music. And I love that song. Don't ruin it for me. That's modern English. I melt with you. That's a beautiful song. Don't ruin it.
Different and it's getting better
Stop
all
it.
the time.
No.
Do I think I can keep up with this weather? Hold on.
I can answer you. No, you sure can't. You're indoors. You can't even go outside. You got the AC and a fan on. Imagine what it's going to be like in another month. But go ahead and roast if you want to, Chantal. Roast away. Have fun with that.
Sometimes it withholds messages. He's in. Okay, I'm the most jealous. Well, I'm a very jealous person. Not so much now that I'm a little older, but before it was bad.
It's still bad. It's still bad. Didn't you say not too long ago that when Salah leaves, that you have him constantly text you and show you where he is? That is the mark of a jealous, insecure woman. You are not secure within yourself. You're very insecure and jealous, Chantal. You've done everything in your power to keep Salah around you 24/7. You got the nice big place. You're trying to make a family situation with a cat and a hamster with Salah, trying to keep him around. He don't want to be around you. It's amazing to me. You have this younger man around you that you say you love. I would think that would be motivation enough to get yourself healthy and get yourself straight. If you want more of his attention, then get yourself healthier so you could do things with him, but you just won't do it.
I remember throwing a chair because someone said Grace Kelly was better looking than me, which
But she is. Grace Kelly is gorgeous. But beyond the outside beauty, she was a lady. You should try being a lady, Chantal, not a feral beast.
she is 100%. So, but now I'm not like that. But I would never let my man, let alone my husband, be anywhere else with someone else. There's no.
And how are you going to stop him? How would you be able to stop him? He's not there all the time. Since you have a problem with food, you got to send him out to go get food. What do you think is happening when he's gone? I mean, yeah, I'm going to be that woman to put those ideas in your head because, as I've said, if a man wants to, if he needs to, he could find a person, a place, a time, and an opportunity to do the nasty. And since he's constantly leaving you alone, and I know the two of you are not being physical, he's a young man, he's going to got his itch scratched somewhere else and not with you. So you're having him go on food runs and get you food and do things for you. He's got time. He's got opportunity. All he needs is the place and the person. And I'm sure he could find some phone numbers and some people or a person. Oh, I would never let him do that, you say. How could you stop him? How would you know? How would you know? You're all there in that box by yourself. How would you know? You wouldn't know.
No way. Hi, Dawn. Queen. Yeah, once in a while. Okay, don't get jealous, get even. No, Salah's not like that. He's very, very sweet and faithful. Hi, Beth. And isn't there like there's like
Maybe that's what she tells herself. Oh, he's being faithful. Because he brings me the food with, and he doesn't give me a problem about it. He's keeping you satiated so he gets what he wants. And he can have those times and opportunities with other people. You're funding all of it, you big dummy.
Hi, Angela. Monkey Mar. Hi. Pause. The second room is still under renovations. I will show you guys once we have everything. Your favorite Pokemon, Snorlax.
How long has it been since they moved in that place? And it's supposed to be a content room. How long does it take to put a content room together? I think that's his room, and she just doesn't want to show it.
Everything once we have everything set up and everything, like right now we're just organizing. We're almost there, but yeah. Hi, Nicolina. Helps to get a good Muslim man. Yeah, Well, we have similar like morals, like when it comes to things, and that helps for sure. Okay, my back is still pretty sore. I have to keep taking this Roxonin, these tablets, Roxonin, and they help, but they make me sleep.
So Ella Grant says, weigh yourself live, full body, so we can see you're not cheating. That'll never happen. The last weigh-ins that she's done, it's just showing feet on a scale, and I'm sure the number wasn't accurate. We will never ever see the true, honest weigh-ins again because she knows she's lying to people.
Actually, and then I can weigh myself live. I don't have that problem at all. I don't have that problem.
So why haven't you done it yet?
Hi, Cherry. Next time I do a live, I'll next time I weigh in, I'll do it live. I'm gonna do one once a week. Don't sit on the floor.
You're doing a live right now. Just get a scale and get on it. It's just not that hard. Why not do it now? Are you looking around for a scale that you can manipulate and pull back the weight about 100 pounds? Is that what's going on?
I don't have a good mukbang setup yet. Jenny Penny, I tried to inbox you on IG about a video chat. I've been green. Ew. Maybe I don't want to know about that. I feel like your life is boring. You turn around your life for the better. Yeah. Thank you, Aegis Beauty. Peters have entered the chat asking for weigh-ins. He's stealth modding. Is he? Tracy, hi, Beezer. Beach vlogs. Well, who's that? Hi, Teardrop. So nice to see all you guys. Will my mom or aunt come visit me anytime soon? I doubt that. I don't think I want to go visit, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. Like, we have plans to travel, inshallah, that if I can, that works out. I know. I here's the thing. SB 41. Yeah, it's 43 here today. How much fruit? Well, there's Salah and I, and he really likes fruit as well. So we both we've been eating a lot of fruit, especially in the morning. I find I'm like really thirsty. So I always have I always make sure before I go to bed to have some cut fruit ready for the morning, and always cold water in the fridge ready to go. You ordered Wendy's? Yummy. Have a bad back. Try heat for 20 minutes. Thank you. Basic. No, what happened was I don't know what happened. This happens every once in a while. But anyway, I've been taking the Roxonin, those help, and he's been using this thing, this machine gun. It really works. Check it out. Yeah, and it works on your back. It really helps the vibration. Oh my gosh. Anyway, my door's closed in my room. That's why I'm in here to smoke my shisha. And little Julia is in another room.
The pain that she's been describing of having, it sounds like sciatica pain. That's nerve pain. That's not muscle pain. But if it works for her, it works for her, I guess.
My hair is showing. Don't freak me out. Oh, a little bit, eh? Maybe? Oh no. It's growing. It's growing and it's showing. I don't follow really. Admittedly, I watched a little bit of like the drama between Amberlynn and Destiny, and I'm like, I've ended friendships. Squeaky. You have one of those? I didn't eat din din yet, Bella. We
How old are you? And you're calling your dinner din din?
have taken her to the vet. Yeah, we have. I did mention that in one of the videos. We took her.
Pookie says 400 viewers, even with open chats. Yikes, you will never be on Amber's level. Yeah. So 92, 93K subscribers, Chantal, and you can't even pull 1,000 viewers. Doesn't that give you a clue about how boring you are? And enough is enough. That you're boring everybody to death with the food videos because it's one right after the other and there's nothing interesting in between. And here you are in a live, open chat. You can't even pull 1,000. Get a clue, Chantal. This ain't where it's at.
Her to get her nails cut, and we took her to the vet for a full checkup. She already had her most recent shots actually when we got her. I don't want to be Amber level. That's okay. I'm fine. You know what? I'm grateful with like, how many do I have? 470. That's really good I'm happy.
You know, Chantal contradicts herself. She's saying right here, I don't want to be on Amber level. I'm okay with having a small amount of viewers. But her actions speak otherwise. She's jealous as all heck about FFG, getting the super chats, making the money, getting a lot of viewers. She hates that. That's why she's constantly hating on FFG. Constantly. She's always pocket watching her. Her rages and going off on people, they are not the actions of a Zen, balanced, I'm okay with everything as it is kind of person. She's just trying to give the picture of, this is my life and everything's changed and I'm okay with the changes. She's not okay with it. She's just saying she's okay with it. But way back in the day, when she was in Cuba and she was making a lot more money and she had a lot more viewers, she was bragging all day about that. Oh, I've got so much money and I don't care if you Beezers, you quit because there'll be new ones right behind you. If you want to quit, go ahead. How many times did you Beezers, you VIBs, hear that from Chantal? I don't care about you. If you quit, I don't care because there'll be new ones right behind you. Yeah, she said that more than once. And there were more than one occasion where she went after a VIB just because they said something she didn't like. She was very abusive. And she's toned it down just because she's figured out that she can't go around treating people like trash. And they're so addicted to her that they will forgive her and come back. She's lost a lot of people. And now she's in a position of, oh crap, I'm losing money. I can't afford to lose any more. Therefore, I had to fix my bad attitude. So now you guys are getting the nice version of Chantal.
When you're doing another food haul, hi Kina. Yeah, I'm ordering. So it's not just okay. It's not a pre-made. It's not a whole bunch. I don't get a box of meals. I get one meal every day delivered. And I'm trying different places to see which one I.
So you get one meal, one instead of three. So what do you do for the other two? You're eating just one meal a day. What about the other two meals? Are you trying to tell me, Chantal, that you go without food after that one meal? Because I don't believe it. No, ma'am.
Want because a lot of them have. Thank you, Teardrop. We needed to her, Rufus. I want to try because I want to get one where it's like a service for like a certain amount of month. They give you breakfast, snacks, and like one major meal. But a lot of them are like 1,100, 1,200 calories. So I might supplement with like something else that's maybe 400 calories of my own. The AC does keep up. It's very good here, Ageless Beauty. I'm very happy for that.
So why you got the fan on you then?
Hi, Raineroo. Have you ever made your own pickles? No. The boxes are expensive. I don't know. What would you say is expensive? Douglas, hey foodie, what is your challenge right now? Just, I want to lose some weight and get healthier so that I can travel comfortably. you know, because I don't know I want to do things. Like, I don't want to just stay in a hotel. The food's been looking, yeah, you can reuse the containers. I do sometimes. Hope all is well. Hi, muted mouth. 85 for a month. Those services aren't good for binge eating disorder. I find I have to make sure, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know. It's so conflicting. Like, I don't know what to do, but sometimes, like, it's like I have to, like, suffer through the pain of, like, eating less, getting used to that no matter what, you know?
I honestly think this whole health journey was not her idea. I think her and Salah had a bit of a conversation, and he's trying to urge her to get healthy. Maybe because he's afraid that if she continues on the path that she's on, there's going to be a medical emergency in the near future, and he doesn't want that for her. He doesn't want that for him either. So he's like, hey, you need to slow all the way down with this nonsense. And he's trying to urge her to at least slow down with the eating or maybe get a little bit healthy. But I'm telling you, Salah, this is over your head. And it's over her head too. She needs professional help. That's the only thing that's going to work. It's too intense. She needs people around her that will not give in to her, that will not enable her, and will tell her no. That will not give in to her temper tantrums and her rages. They're going to say, I don't care what you say. No, absolutely not. No. She needs the word no. Hearing the word yes is what's making her unhealthy.
My eyes are far apart because this is the way God made me. Kuwaiti influencers. Sometimes, like, on TikTok, but, like, I don't know of too many. But some of them on TikTok, but they talk Arabic, so I can't really follow along. The only thing that's worked for me was the carb cycle. I bought the book. Oh, really? I want to eat, like, more natural food as much as I can, but a better place than Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and those nations, and even the West, the houses are not built for heat and not the way they are. Stop lying, techno. What? Food is so cheap there. I'm jealous. It's like, maybe, like, you can get some.
Okay, so Janitor Bunny has a good question. Janitor Bunny says, are you going to start using the gym area in your apartment building instead of paying for a gym membership? Yeah, once I found out that they had a gym right there in the building, probably for free, why pay for a gym membership? The gym's right there in the same building, and there's access to a pool. I don't know if they can use the pool during the nighttime hours. Some pools are restricted at night, but if they gave her permission to use the pool at night, there wouldn't be hardly anybody there, and she could use the pool and swim in it, and that'd be good exercise for all of herself and less back injuries. If you've got access to a free pool and a free gym area, why not use it? Why not? It's there.
Diet plans for, like, I think 80 KD a month, which is, like, times that by 4.4. I don't even remember if I canceled HelloFresh. You can't see Howie. Oh. Beth, you can't see Howie now because I'm smoking, but you will. You will. Those are good. Guacamole. Foodie Beauty, say hello to Joe and family. Hi, Joe and family. Shouldn't be spiking your insulin. I just find cold fruit so hydrating. You know? Hi, Venice. Plant-based. Here's the thing. If you look at is it the Okinawa diet? There's, like, Japanese people eat rice. They don't eat. They eat smaller quantities. Like, They don't just pig out. Okay, that's the number one thing I gotta cut out is the pigging out. All right, but they're some of the healthiest people. They eat fish, rice. You know, so I don't think the problem is necessarily carbs. I think that a good balance, like limiting the carbs for sure. Yeah, like carbs, like sugary pies and pastries and stuff like that. You got blocked by The labor breathing. I know, I couldn't believe how bad my breathing was. That's eye-opening. You're an amazing chef, like BBW King. I'm proud. Little Teddy. Yeah, that'll get you blocked, eh? Ugh, don't even go there. Um, yeah, Stephanie, eat the fruit. It's better than chips and dip. Yeah. Better care of yourself. I'm trying. I'm trying. Um, do you ever feel like people in Kuwait judge you? Not really. Like, I don't really feel people don't stare at you here. People like avert their gazes. They have like etiquette, you know? What you'll never see, one thing I don't miss is you'll never see homeless people sleeping on the street.
Okay, now this part made me mad. I'm about to go off on her. But go ahead, Chantal. Say what you got to say, and I'm going to go off on you here in just a minute.
You don't see people begging for things. You don't see people um, drunk and strung out walking around the streets. You know, there's no drug problem here. Um, so yeah.
Are you done running your mouth? Good, because I'm going to say something to you. Now, I used to live in Long Beach. There are a lot of homeless people in my area, and I talked to quite a few of them. Are there homeless people that under the influence? Yes. But there were a lot that were not. And there were many of them that I met and that I talked to. They were just decent people, that they ran into a bit of bad luck and they couldn't pull themselves out of the holes in time. Everybody's got a different situation and a different story. Here is Chantal passing judgment, classifying all homeless people as just being under the influence and just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I've met many homeless people that even though they had nothing, they'll walk up and offer you something. They were generous, good people that just maybe had a bit of bad luck, or they got into a hole and they couldn't pull themselves out in time to maintain a home. You know what, Foodie? If it weren't for YouTube and you being on YouTube and making the YouTube money that you do, you might be out on the street. Consider that. There are a lot of people that live paycheck to paycheck. Times are hard these days. And sometimes the difference between having a home and not having a home is one paycheck. One or two missed paychecks and your whole world can get ripped out from under you. It can happen just that fast. And if it happens to you, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're under the influence of something. It just means you ran into a bit of bad luck and you couldn't recover fast enough. But the only thing saving you from the street right now is your YouTube paycheck. YouTube is all you have. If YouTube took your channel, within a matter of a month or two, you might be in dire straits. You don't have anything to fall back on. You couldn't even get an office job at this point because you'd be too uncomfortable. You're not in good health. So before you look down your nose at people who are homeless, consider the fact that those people that are homeless, they're humans too. And they all have a different story. So you can't put them all into one basket and say all they're this and all they're that. And, oh, this city doesn't have homeless people and you don't see that here. Ma'am, you hardly go outside to know what the outside is like, to know what's out there. So you just sit there in your human hamster cage and talk because half the time you talk about things you know nothing about.
Live in the slum for a while. I mean, I do miss some things about Canada. Obviously, I'm Canadian, so I do have some Canadian pride. And, you know, overall, I would say it's a very good country, but there's issues, you know. But thanks, Baxter. Just make small changes. Yeah, different values, different social norms. Religion is at the forefront, and for me as a Muslim living here is amazing because one, I don't have to worry about if something's halal because when I went,
You know what, Chantal? You are a shame to Canada. I'm sure Canada does not want to claim you as a citizen. And you're cosplaying at being a Muslim woman. You don't have the faith in your heart. So neither one would actually claim you.
when we were talking about going to different countries that were not in the Middle East to visit, um, I was like, I'm gonna have to worry about everything being halal. But Salah has traveled to places. He's been to Thailand, and he said that there are halal options. He's been hi Rabbi Beezer. He's been to other places where there's halal options. So my grocery haul.
You know, I don't know why Salah nor Chantal is worried about anything being halal or haram. Considering that while she's in Kuwait, gluttony is looked upon as being haram. And yet he's okay with her doing it as long as it makes a paycheck. So does he really subscribe to anything being halal or haram if he's allowing her to do that on camera where everybody can see? No, no, they don't care at all.
Um, Salah helps me, but he's not. The kitchen is not something he's involved in. I'm responsible for the kitchen. He's responsible for other things. Make myself a poutine.
Can I tell y'all something? I don't even know why they have a kitchen except to have a refrigerator because she hardly goes in it. She doesn't like to cook. What is the sense of having a stove or an Instapot or an air fryer if you hardly use the doggone things? What is the point of having a kitchen if you're always ordering takeout?
Opioid epidemic? I didn't know that. You can have falafel. Yeah, you can make different falafels. You can like have different kinds of falafels. Falafel. He doesn't bring me takeout. No, he doesn't.
Oh, really? Who does then?
He'll bring food, like if we want to have dinner together, like the fish and rice and stuff like that.
That's takeout, stupid. If you're sitting at home and he's bringing you food, whether he's bringing you food or a delivery person, it's still takeout. You're not cooking it yourself, dummy.
But I'm responsible 100%. He actually does. Like we don't showcase our relationship and what we talk about online, right? But
Because there is none.
will say that he does uh, he does encourage me, and he does highly discourage me from eating junk food. He doesn't like me eating junk food. He doesn't like me
Wait a minute. Y'all saw that clip earlier. He discourages her words. He discourages her from eating junk food. He knows that she has a problem with food, and he must know by now that she likes anything sugary and sweet. So if he's being this support system for Chantal, if he wants her to get healthy, why in the blue blazes is he leaving a tray of sweets behind at the house, knowing that she can get to it? It's not even locked up. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm being supportive of you being healthy, but knowing you got a problem with carbs and sweets, I'm going to leave a sweet behind where you can get to it, knowing I'm going to come home and it's probably going to all be gone. So how supportive is he really? If he were really being supportive, he'd know better. He'd make sure there's nothing in the house that is a naughty food, or if it is, it's locked up. That would be supportive, knowing that you're staying on track and you're adding to the control. Like that's his way of helping you, making sure you don't get out of control or having the temptations foods where he's gone and you have access to them.
polluting my body. He wants me to be healthy. I'm his wife. He wants me to be around a long time. He wants me to be happy. And that's his.
I'm going to be rude and say this. You want to know why he's trying to get you healthy, Chantal? I'm going to be straight up rude, but truthful because that's what you need. You want to know why he wants you to stay a little bit healthy? Because as long as you're breathing, as long as you got a heartbeat, as long as you're on YouTube, he can get stuff out of you. That is the straight, honest truth. If something were to happen to you, If you're going to the hospital, you're not earning money anymore. That messes up his system. And I'm sure he sees how bad it's getting. So he's trying to slow you down from having a medical emergency so that the paycheck for him keeps coming in. That's why he's got an interest in this thing right now. He's trying to stop you from getting to a place where you can't earn anymore.
Concern, right? He does. You just don't hear about it. And me, I'm an adult, so I take everyone's consideration into consideration, but sometimes I have trouble and I just say, you know what, I'm going to eat it anyway. I need to just leave me alone, kind of thing. So, and it's always been like that. I've never had a partner in my life who's encouraged me to be unhealthy. So he is a very nice guy. Yeah. Thank you. My eye makeup. Do you think the eyeliner?
That's because every male that you've been with, going all the way back to your history, Foodie, all the way back. Let's go all the way back to the one we know about, BB. Did he encourage you to be unhealthy? No. But you had issues, and you hid those issues from him until you could not hide them anymore. You were hiding pizza boxes in a closet. And then when he found out, he encouraged you to go to the gym and eat healthy, but that didn't last for long. You couldn't stick with it. And then Natter. I'm sure you didn't tell Natter about your issues. You didn't make him aware. Once he found out, he tried to get you to eat healthy, go on walks. You wouldn't hear about it. So it failed with him also. And I'm sure Salah has no idea, has no concept of the fact that this thing you're going through, it's something that it's just not that simple. It's very complex. You need professional help for it. He has no idea of the scale of how bad this problem really is, and that you need outside help because he won't be able to give it to you and you can't give it to yourself. You hide your issues rather than deal with your issues.
Should go this way or this way. I can't figure it out. First class Falcon. It's also not his responsibility. And you know what? He's not familiar with eating disorders, with this kind of level of obesity and stuff like that. So it's new for him.
And I think she takes advantage of that. The fact that he's young and this is something that he's not familiar with or knowledgeable about. And as long as I keep him in the dark, I can do what I want. That's why she likes it. He has no idea of the grand scale, how bad this thing really is. And he can't treat it even if he did.
And it's a learning experience, you know what I mean? Get healthy for him. But the thing is if you're getting healthy for anyone else, it's not going to work. You have to do it for yourself.
That's true. You have to do it for you. You can't do it for other people. You have to do it for you. But here's the problem. You're not interested. You say you're interested, but actions are not backing up the words.
You know what I mean? You have to want to do it. And I do, because I value myself more now.
Really? We just saw you dive into a tray of sweets. Was that you trying? No.
It's just hard. It's just sometimes your brain, the urges, it overcomes anything else. Anything else. Thank you, Kina. More horizontal. Yeah, I feel like the wings are trying to fly away right now. Like if I go like that. A skinny legend. So no, she's small. She's like shorter than me. But she did Weight Watchers anytime she dieted because it's not so restrictive. And when you have a problem with food, I find over restricting it makes you like miserable. I don't know. It makes you more likely want to binge. You know what I mean?
I will halfway support Foodie on what she's saying right here. Because just as it took you a long time to get into the mess, it takes a while to unravel the mess. You have to make changes slowly so that you can physically, emotionally, mentally get used to things and accept them better. I will support her in saying that. Because if you try to do drastic changes too quickly, your mind will fight you like an angry 3-year-old. It will. it will literally be screaming at you like, what is this? What is this healthy food? What? No, no, I don't want this. You go through that inner battle. That's why you have to make the changes slowly. It's got to be gradual. Like some of the things that I did, taking all of the big bowls and big plates and big glasses out of my cupboard, replacing them with smaller glasses and smaller bowls and smaller plates to get used to smaller portions. I always had soups and stews in the fridge ready to go to heat up. If I got hungry, I could eat those first and not be tempted to step outside the house and go buy a bunch of snack foods. Also, I try to look for things that were of the same texture or the same taste as the things that I enjoyed. Like if you drink full fat milk, try drinking 2% milk. It's still milk, it tastes the same, it's just a little bit healthier. Or even better, switch over to almond milk or cashew milk or oat milk. I've been trying that lately. I love oat milk. It tastes so good to me. And cashew milk, I'm having fun experimenting with different flavors and different alternatives to things that are something that I enjoy that maybe is not good for me. I look at it as like a very fun game. Like what else is out there? What healthy thing is out there that tastes just as good or better as my temptation foods? Let me find out. So don't get stuck in a rut of things that I shouldn't enjoy. You got to look at it from a sense of positive energy, gradual changes, switching out the unhealthy for the healthy, exploring. There's so many foods out there. There's so many things out there that are good for you that you probably haven't even heard of or tried yet, foodie. That once you get used to those things, if you try to eat the fast food, you're like, ew, and I ate this every day, 3 times a day. What was I thinking? Yeah, but gradual changes. You've got to do it.
I don't know. I don't know, just in case they're watching Mimi. Do you think the shisha smoking? The shisha smoking is 100% bad. I do aim to eventually quit. I try to just smoke once a day because it is a long session, so that's all I really need.
That's 100 cigarettes. That's the equivalent of 100 cigarettes. You're gonna have a tough time quitting. At this point, you've been smoking the shisha for so long that if you try to smoke just one cigarette, it wouldn't be enough because your body is used to the shisha smoke.
But queen of moderation. It's really hard, guys. I know I see Hungry Fat Chick is struggling. She's planning to do carnivore.
Yeah, I heard that on Twitter earlier that Hungry Fat Chick, Candy, that she's planning on doing the carnivore diet. Can I just say, Candy, Hungry Fat Chick, I support that. I will send my prayers. I hope that you succeed with that, ma'am, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you succeed. I really do. So, big applause for Hungry Fat Chick, and I hope that she makes it.
Hopefully that will work out for her. There's so many ways to lose weight. It's not one size fits all. Keto, I find hard.
But that's not the entire part of your problem. Losing weight is only part of it. The most important part is getting over this issue with food, Chantal. I'm getting irritated with you. Weight is part of your problem, but you gotta fix the mind. That's where the problem is. That's where it's sitting and squatting like a toad. You gotta make the toad go away. Then what's going on downstairs gonna have a chance. You don't fix it, it's always gonna pop up and be a problem.
Because I feel like I feel more satisfied and less likely to fantasize about food if I have something balanced. So I'm just doing, pasta's okay if you deny yourself stuff. Yeah. The reason I want to do, I admire water fast and fasting is because fasting is really healthy. It's been used, even Muslims use it for Ramadan. It's like you use up all your glycogen stores. And I know that happens with keto too, but for me, I don't have a gallbladder. So eating a high fat diet like messes with my stomach. I don't know if I'm just not eating the right fats or what. I need some veg. I need like a mixture of everything, like when I'm on like, I don't know, when I'm on keto, I fantasize about cold fruit or, things like that. I don't know. You can have some, I guess, berries and stuff, but sorry to blow in your face. Just find what works best for you. Yeah. So for now, I still have a month of the gym. I don't want to waste it. I might just use the weight machines and do the cardio sitting down at home. Um, Chicken and veg is one of my favorites. All kinds. Like just remember the Cajun chicken with like
Can I give a recommendation, Foodie? There's these things called recumbent bikes where you sit down and use them. That might be good to give your legs some exercise.
And the rice was portioned out. I liked that. I like these meal boxes because they portion everything out for you.
But they don't work if you're eating 2 or 3 portions at a time. So cut that out.
Travel to Turkey. Yeah, I was thinking we were thinking of like maybe different places to go. Thank you, Vicky. Walk, walk. But walking kills my lower back right now.
Then go swimming. Try swimming. I find it interesting, Foodie, that you said before you don't like public pools because of the hair in the water. It's interesting hearing you say that when we see how filthy you are. And you were at the villa, you were surrounded by fruit flies and mold and mummified food and garbage. And you didn't mind being surrounded by all that filth. But a little hair in the water just creeps you out. Make it make sense. You lived in complete nasty filth at the villa and you don't like to shower at all. But a public pool is too dirty for you? I don't think it's about the pool being dirty, y'all. I just don't think she likes the idea of going into a public setting and she doesn't like the way she looks and maybe putting on a burkini and somebody seeing her the way she is. I think that's what she's the most afraid of, not any kind of hair or whatever else in the water.
14 years. I tried for years. Yeah, it's hard to quit everything all at once. The cauliflower wings were good. Remember the cauliflower fried chicken? Well, yeah, he's been saying, let's go for night walks. Let's go for night walks. And I'm the one who's saying, I'm afraid now to walk and hurt myself because of this experience, because the back pain is really bad. It's like anytime I move position, it just spasms out. And it's like I almost fall to the floor.
So I got a question for you, Foodie. If Salah is gung-ho about you getting healthy and you don't want to get healthy and you don't want to exercise, how many times can you use the excuse and the reason of, oh, I hurt my back. My back hurts. I can't do it. How many times can you going to use that excuse and that reason to get out of exercise before he catches on to what you're doing? Using it once or twice, fine. But you can't use it every time. What are you going to do when those excuses just don't work anymore?
My friend fasted for 3 days. He had to go isolate. Yeah. Hi, Jordy. There, like defending myself. And they have an entire channel dedicated to me, but that's okay. Anyways. So, but they're like apparently on a, how are you going to do a weight loss journey? Okay. How are you going to do a weight loss journey when you, A, don't show yourself, B, don't weigh in?
Ma'am. First of all, do not tell a person or persons how to diet or to get healthy. Worry about yourself. Worry about your health. That is important. Your health is in dire condition. Don't worry about other people. Worry about you. Okay? Secondly, are you showing yourself on camera? No. We're seeing the filtered Chantal right now with all the filters. You're not showing your authentic self on camera. Your filters are your living avatar. And we haven't seen an honest weigh-in from you since the BB days. You're always finding ways to mess with the scale or get on a scale and we don't see your full body. So you're over there. How are you going to do a weigh-in? And when you're not even showing yourself, you're not showing yourself either. Are you? Everything you're pointing your finger at somebody for, you're guilty of. Don't worry about other people. Worry about you.
See, don't vlog what you're eating. D, you don't show yourself exercising. You just come on screen behind an avatar to cut someone else down on their weight loss journey. People are supposed to be uplifting each other on weight loss journeys. So, I mean, I don't get that.
Hold on a minute. We're going to show this again. Where's it at? I forgot where it was. We're going to show it again just for consistency. There's that, remember that clip I just played of her with the sweets? Yeah, we're going to show it again. Yeah, we are. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. And I lost my place. That's okay. That's okay. I remember where I was at. Doggone it. The thing is going so fast. I just about had it too. Yep, right about here. Right here. Right here. Right here. We're showing it again for a reason.
Oh, my back. Old Mother Hubbard, she went to the cupboard to get her.
Yep. So you said you were going to hold yourself accountable, huh, Foodie? Is this holding yourself accountable? I don't think so. We're seeing what you're eating. You're eating somebody else's food, and you shouldn't be having that. It's not yours. So you don't want people to criticize what you're eating over there when you get on camera eating this crap, and you shouldn't. So when you do things like this, and then people criticize it, don't get mad. You set yourself up for people to criticize you when you do things like this, because when you say, I'm on a health journey, the people that want to believe you or the people that are going to try to take you at your word, you do things like this and you're like, she's a liar. You're an absolute liar. It's not even been a week. Going straight for the sweets, somebody else's sweets, taking what's not yours. That whole tray is going to be gone by tonight. So don't you sit there and talk to me about what everybody else is doing.
He does quote moves, but the thing is like people will say it's scripted, It's not scripted. I don't write out a script for him. Like,
you just tell him what to say.
But he calculates because English is not his native language.
You tell him what to say.
He does radiate kindness, yeah. Yeah, yeehaw. That's the thing. There's no proof of anything. If that were me, people would want proof about everything, right? And even when I do proof, it's fake or whatever. So, thanks, sweet vintage Zoe. Yeah, he can travel, Frank. I know people don't think he can, but he's already traveled. He's been to many places. He's been to Egypt, Thailand, many places. Syrian and Lebanese husbands, yeah, they well, definitely like Syrian for sure. Like Salah's an amazing husband, Okay, bye, White Knight. Thanks for being here.
He's a good robot. He does what he's told.
But he does calculate, like he does kind of like he has to like think of what he's going to say because English is not his native language, he's Arabic. And so that's why it maybe sounds like to people scripted a bit, but no, he he wants to sound very well when he talks. He wants to sound near perfect. Like he's kind of a perfectionist in some ways. So with that, but yeah, Salah or gaming streams with Salah, something like that. Yeah. Doing more lives at this time. I finally could be here. Yeah, Vicky, I think I will. So, what was I going to say? Some of the messages are withheld. It's my boyfriend B Day. His name is Christian. Hi, Christian. Love.
Before I forget, there's something I'd like to add in here. If Chantal were honestly on track on a journey for her health, she would do what she needs to do and separate the food from her channel. Don't use it as content anymore, or not as much. Focus on something else. Because as long as eating food is her content, she's never going to be able to get over this thing.
For girl, are there Korean cheese corn dogs? I think so, Jordy. Thank you, Orange. Nice to meet you. Here are my issues. Yeah, I get it right out of the way because, I'm tired of bringing that up later and it being an issue or something like that. I get all of the things out of the way. And then, if they still stick around, you know what I mean? But, the food issues, the obesity issues, I don't think, that's a lifelong struggle, and I sometimes worry about that, like would always worry about that, like interfering, but no, he's very loving and he loves me the way I am.
He's enabling you, period.
Yeah, he's very supportive.
Enabling, not supporting.
Thank you, Rebecca. You do too. Once, that's a win for me. Sweet vintage. He says you casually said you didn't vape and drive through when you did. So I didn't want to get in trouble and arrested. So are you talking about when I vaped in? Yeah, I did vape. I had.
Okay, so you didn't want to get in trouble and arrested. If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you be worried about getting arrested, Chantal? You only get arrested when you're doing something against the law. I mean, that's just common sense. If you're not doing anything unlawful, you don't have to worry about getting arrested, do you? You only worry about getting arrested if you're doing something against the law. That's what I love about Foodie. She tells on herself.
A vape pen in my car at the Dairy Queen thing. And yeah, I did. But when people were saying that I was driving high and drunk and everything, that's
which you did several times.
a lie. I wasn't.
Oh, really? Then why'd you run around for all those curves, Chantal? It happened more than once.
I'm never going to say I never did smoke and drive, maybe like years and years ago. But no, for the most part, like especially recently, no, I did. I think it was actually like a CBD pen. I had a CBD pen, I had a vape pen, and I had edibles at home and all that stuff. But, I had a CBD pen. I don't remember what it was. And I had like a puff and that was it. So yeah, I did. That's the truth. So yeah. Cherry Metha, you think so? Thank you, Tiffany. Meowie wowie. Hi, revamp. And driving intoxicated is extremely selfish. And
well, you did it. You did do that.
And and there's no way I would ever do that now. No.
Meaning that you did it before.
Way. Yeah, I know, hoping. What's the deal? Salon I have? Well, till death do us part. Hi, Fart Fest. Okay, adopting is not forbidden in Islam, but you can't change the child's name. That's the only thing. Tattoo removed? No. There's a man who converted. He's full of tattoos, These were before I was Muslim. If I got tattoos now while I was Muslim, that would be different. And I'm not a perfect Muslim. I'm wearing makeup. I listen to Arabic music.
You're not a Muslim, period. You don't have the faith in your heart. You're making up the beliefs as you go. You're cosplaying at it.
Music, sometimes I don't act so reserved. Sometimes I swear, but no one's perfect. And my sins, my faults, my deeds, everything is between me and Allah, right? So that's also something Muslim is not judging other Muslims. That's also another Muslim practice as well. I didn't run over. I didn't laugh because the animal was dead. Thing because it's public. So thank you, Mimi.
Okay, guys, here's the deal. We've got about an hour left of this. My react is already like almost 2 hours. I don't know how you guys feel, but a lot of the things that she's talking about are older issues that have been discussed probably 100 times before. And Chantal tends to do that. Just bring up things from the past to talk about because there's nothing new to discuss in the present. So I think that's long enough. You guys get the gist of what's going on here. So I'm just going to end it here. And I want to say thank you guys for watching. And if you like the react, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you like the new intro, just let me know and I'll make more. Take care, everybody, and have a most wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.